This episode of App Judgment is brought to you by Ting. Ting!
Hey guys, welcome to App Judgment, your source for mobile application news and reviews. I'm Graham Hancock.
And I'm Jackie Talbot.
And we are actually going to be doing a lot of episodes from GDC this week.
That's
so
right.
A lot of our episodes of App Judgment are going to be about games, little mini reviews of cool games that we see over at the conference. So we're going to start off the week with a cool little game that we found called They Need to Be Fed.
Yeah, we've been playing this one lately. It's a lot of fun. It's like a 360-degree gravity platformer game, so it's a lot of like kind of physics that you have to think about, and so you have this little guy that you're trying to get to basically act to feed the boss.
Right, so it's sort of a reverse game where you're not trying to defeat a boss,
Yeah.
you're trying to feed him,
Yeah.
trying to make him eat this little character that you're
Right.
playing, and the goal is to not die so that you can go kill your character.
Right.
It's an interesting...
It's cool because it takes a lot of elements from, Super Meat Boy, which,
Right.
The sticky surface kind of things. The way it's laid out is you have a bunch of different worlds, and then within each world you have a bunch of different levels where you can grab diamonds, which the more diamonds you grab, that's how you unlock the next world.
And each world, or each set of worlds, are full of different obstacles. So
Yeah.
you've got some that have spikes, you have some that shoot missiles at you. Those are the really interesting ones. You also have platforms that move or don't move, whether or not you're jumping on them. It's just a really interesting and addictive game. The gameplay is just a lot of fun. I found myself, it was just sort of like, I lost a few hours. I'm like, what happened?
I know, I usually get bored when I sit down for a few minutes, but then you just keep going.
Right, and it looks like they're going to be adding a lot more levels soon. There's a whole coming soon page on the app. This is available for Android and iOS.
Which
and
is great.
Yeah, and if you get the iOS version, it's also a universal app, so it's going to work full screen on your iPad as well as on your iPhone and iPod Touch.
Designed specifically for both.
So yeah,
awesome.
Amazing game. Before we get to our judgment, let's thank our sponsor. We want to take a second to talk to you about Ting. Now, if you own a mobile phone, you know what the hassles are dealing with your wireless carrier, all of the fees and unforeseen...
Just arbitrary rules and hidden everything, and just so confusing. It makes you feel like you have no control over your phone.
And when you actually do need help, your wireless carrier sometimes might seem unapproachable, inflexible, not willing to help you. Well, the guys over at Ting saw this issue and decided they were frustrated with the status quo and they wanted to do something about it. They essentially have gone and bought up Spectrum from the Sprint network, and they're going to offer that to their customers with very clear data plans and pricing. Essentially, you only pay for what you use.
Yeah, they separate your texting data, your phone call data, and everything else, and you pay for the services that you actually use.
And you can actually go to their website and use a calculator that will tell you how much money you're going to end up saving annually using Ting instead of paying for way more than you need on these other wireless carriers.
Right, so if you use less than you think, you get that money back. If you use more, you get a simple, here's what you pay extra.
Bump you up to the next tier.
Exactly.
So super easy to understand, super simple, and if you have any issues, you just call support. You get a real person on the other
they hate
end.
the automated stuff just as much as we all do, so they will be there for you to answer any problems. The website is beautifully designed, really easy to navigate through, and it gives you control back of your phone, you know?
So here's how you sign up for Ting. You head over to ting.com/appjudgment, check out all the cool 4G Android phones that they have there, and since you used our URL, you're going to get $50 off of the price of your device.
That's right. And so make sure you do ting.com/appjudgment.
You can start using their great service today.
That's right.
So They Need to Be Fed. What do you think? I say it's a fun game.
Definitely fun.
The graphics are great. The music is catchy.
Yeah.
The artwork is I really like the style. It's all in silhouette.
I love it. I think
vector
it looks
style.
great, yeah.
You also have it's an addictive game where you constantly you're trying to one up yourself.
Exactly. And I like it when these kind of physics games, I like that they can make you think a little bit more, like,
should I jump here?
Yeah,
Am I going to orbit to the next one, or am I going to swing right back around and die?
And depending where your up and down is, that depends on whether you're going to go forward or backwards.
Right. Some of the challenges, though, are also based on the physics things, where sometimes you can jump and you orbit the wrong way, and sometimes when you land on a platform, you're facing the wrong... It's technically correct, but your controls are reversed, so you end up walking right into some spikes or something like that.
Exactly.
So the learning curve is the only thing that I can think of as being a pretty difficult part of this game.
I like like it.
But it's very fun. I say it's a must download. What about
Definitely. Like we said, it looks great, sounds great. It's only $1, so I love it.
So check it out. Let us know what you think. You can also check us out at Rev3 Games. We just launched a new channel.
So as we mentioned, we're going to be at GDC all this week, and so this new hub that we've created for you, so you can get all of your gaming content right there. Just go to youtube.com/rev3games or revision3.com/games. Super easy.
Yeah, we're going to be adding all kinds of content there for you guys to check out. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and on our Crosswalk homepage. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.